Thank you so much for the love you showed to me on my last video. Thank you so much, the new and the old subscribers. And for those of you that have been sharing my videos, may God continue to bless you. Thank you so much. In case if you're new here, my name is Oge, a working mom of two living in Austria. I create content on immigration, but I want to put a disclaimer. I am not an immigration agent. I create content on study. I share my lifestyle here, my experience, so that you guys will not make the same mistakes that I've made, having lived here for over years. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the do's and don'ts in Austria. And most of the things I will talk about today is in Austrian law. If you go against it, you could get a fine, and your fine is not small. It could be 500, it could be 1,000, it could be more. So pay attention to this video. So the first one is politeness, being polite to people. When you talk to people over here, you have to be very polite, both to adults and both to children. You have to be very, very polite. Their language always says bitte. Bitte is please. Their language is always appealing. You talk to people appealing to them, you don't command them. Sometimes when I see some of you guys, your comments on the comment section, I'll just be laughing within me. You want to request or ask somebody for something you don't know, you're commanding that person. Over here, it's not like that. You don't command people here. You appeal to them. You plead with them. Bitte, please. If you don't know something, you say, bitte, please. If you want any help from anybody, you say, bitte, please. That is how it works here. Both at your working place, both at the supermarket, anywhere you're supposed to communicate with people, you have to appeal to them. And if they find it aggressive and they have a proof to that, if they call police, when the police comes, you will get a fine because their law is against it. They will say that you are harassing that person. They call it harassment. So you have to be extremely very, very careful. Your Niger mentality, you have to, for those of you that are coming from Nigeria, I'm not saying that everybody is rude or rough. No, an average Nigerian person is very polite. But for those of you that are not, drop it that place before you come here. When you come here, people are very respectful. I'm not saying all, because that is what their law says, and everybody here obeys the law. You have to be very extremely polite to people as you're talking to them. Both at the working place, anywhere you meet people, you have to be very polite to them. That is the first one. And the second one is bus or tram tickets. If you want to enter bus here, nobody will stop you, whether you have to control you if you have paid or you've not paid. No. Where I'm coming from, we have people who call conductors. Those are the people that collect money when you enter a bus. Here we don't have it. We have people that control people from time to time when you enter bus or tram to see if you buy tickets. So, as a normal person, the law says, make sure you buy your tickets. Not just buying it. When you buy it, when you enter inside a tram or bus, you stamp it to show that you've paid for that time that you're traveling at that time. If you don't do that, if the control meets you inside that tram or bus, you get a fine. They don't beg them. They'll just collect your visa or passport, whatever document they find in you, and they will write a fine. As at the last time I checked, it's 70 euro. I don't know if they've changed it. It could be 100, it could be more. They'll just write a fine for you and give you a specified period when you're supposed to pay it. If you don't pay it, you get more than that. That is their law. They don't beg them. They don't beg them. So that is that. You're not only going to buy the ticket. When you buy the ticket and enter inside the tram, you stamp it. And that stamp will show them that you've bought the ticket and you stamp it. Then you'll be free. Then the next one is playing loud music. Here in Austria, it's not allowed to play loud music. But at home, because they feel that you're using it to disturb others. But outside, it is not allowed. If you want to do a party or picnic or wedding, whatever you want to do, there are people that are in charge of that. You go and get what we call here a labonese, something that will allow you. When police comes, you show them that you're allowed to play loud music for that particular period of time. If not, when police comes there and meet you, they will fine you. They don't beg them. They will just write the fine and give you. It could be any amount. They don't beg them. So the next one is, if you're eating something, littering the compound, littering the environment, you eat and drop anywhere you see. When you come here, for example, where I'm living, which is Innsbruck, every 5 meters you see a trash can. Here is extremely very neat. You don't eat something and drop it anywhere you see. You can do that too and go free if they don't catch you. If they catch you, they'll give you a fine. Both people that have dogs and what? If your dogs may poo, you take something and pack it. If you eat something, you hold it to the next trash can you see, you drop it there. That is how we live here. Here is a very clean environment and I love it. So if you eat anything, you hold it till you get to the next trash can, you drop it inside. If the authority sees you, you could be fined. Okay, that's that. Then the next one is very, very important one for those of you that will come here and start working. When you get to the office you start gossiping. I pity you. Don't talk about anybody. Just mind your business and work. When you finish working, you go home. Here is not like Nigeria. If you come here, focus on what you came from. Like I told you guys, there's a way they behave here. You'll be doing something, they will pretend that they don't know what you're doing. But the day they will trash you, you regret ever being born. In fact, you will want to pack out from that environment. So God said, be very, very careful with people. Don't say what you don't know. If it's possible, when you come to work, focus on what you come to do. Anything that you're doing, they are monitoring you, but you don't know. Like I told you guys, I wanted to start something that I will still brief you on where I am at the moment, but I want to give you an example. I was speaking with my boss one day and I said, where will I find somebody like you? And it's a compliment. She have never said that to me because I'm about to stop work and we are just discussing heart to heart. She said, where will I find someone like you? Because when you focus, you be professional in any way you find yourself. You don't come there and start gossiping. Okay? That's just by the way. So focus on, if you come to work, focus. Avoid anything expensive joke. They might not tell you, an average Austrian is very shy. They might not tell you that the joke you're throwing to them, they don't like it. But when they get to the back and discuss it with the other of their friends or family, they can ginger them and they will use it to you against you at the court. So be careful at the type of joke. Anything expensive joke, avoid it. Okay? So that is that. Then the next one is avoid asking unnecessary questions. They will see it as a harassment. I've said it earlier. Okay? It is not accepted here. Then the next one is when somebody invites you. My Niger people will understand how to do it very well. We are gifters. We gift very well. When somebody invites you here for a party or for cafe or for something, if you're not going to come, let them know that you're not going to come. And if you're going to come, put money in your pocket. So here is not free. Yes, he or she is the one inviting you, but when you get there, you'll be the one that will pay for that, for your own. He or she will pay for her own. Yeah. The first time, I already know this. I was invited for something. I went there, and we ate, we thanked. I called them. I said, I want to go. Let me pay, because I already know. But some of you that might not know, if you get there after eating, you may order everything after eating. If you want to leave, they will hold you. You have to pay for it. I'm talking about most of them. This is how it operates here. You pay your own bill here, even when you're eating out with or drinking out with friends. That person that invited you will pay for her own or pay for his own. You pay for your own. That is how it works here. Yes. Are you surprised? Yes. For Nigeria, I know it's another level. We live a community life, but here, this is how it works. Okay. Then the next one is you can't come to anybody's house unannounced. No, it's not done. Before you come to somebody's house, you have to call the person, agree on the time, and when that time, make sure you are there at that point. You can't go to anybody, to house or to anywhere with unannounced. No, it's not accepted here. So the next one is being late at work. It's not allowed though. You better go early than to be late. If you're late, they will give you the first one, the second one, they will sack you. That is what the law says. It is not allowed. Anywhere you are not, maybe you don't know the environment, go ahead to look for the place. Make sure you find it so that it will not hinder you the next day. If you're going for an appointment, you'll be late. It is better for you to go early than to be late. Okay? There's so many other ones, but I think I'll be stopping here. If you guys want me to talk more on Austrian law, let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoy it so far, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know maybe where you're coming from, how you people live in your own country. For us, back home where I'm coming from is the opposite. All these things that I've said here is the opposite. Okay? So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.